Oh, snap. Look at that. Live yet again. You're looking
Once more
great.
into the breach.
Once more. You are looking great today, Jason. I was just saying, it didn't kind of look like you got a haircut, but at the same time, we could probably just see you.
I know. It's been always dark.
Oh, I know, right? Well, what time is it there for you?
It's
2,
1
right?
o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Nope, that's you.
No.
That's it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah, so he's still got a little sunshine out there, huh?
That's right.
What's up, everybody popping into the chats? Guys, if you're tuning in, this is a live stream. This means we hang out, we chat, we talk, we get all excited about the new episode. Then this is going to end and immediately send you to the premiere of the new episode. And then immediately after that, we're all going to go to the Cemetery Road and watch that episode.
I'm actually changing the time of the premiere for my new episode because I put it in an hour too late.
Ah, well, you don't want to do that.
No, got to fix that for you guys.
Astrid, thank you for becoming a paranormal investigator. Look at that. Starting off with a member. Oof. Cassie, Mark, Crow, Lauren, Paranormies. You guys are getting some traction right now. Getting some Sir Spooks attention, some Nuke's Top 5 attention. There's a lot of people whispering your name around, gentlemen.
Nice.
Christian, Derek, Danix in the house. Luis, Laura, Alicia, Nikki, Claudia. I think. Who else? I can't see. The chat's going fast now. So yes, it is good to see everybody. I keep reading these comments, and it's like, oh, these live streams are just horrible. It's like they've turned into a social club / fundraiser, and I'm like,
we're a social club.
I know that's. I'm like,
I've never been a part of a social club.
Well,
I didn't even dress up.
It made me laugh because I was like, you're literally describing a live stream, and what makes it so appealing and what makes it so cool is that we can socialize with subscribers and socialize with our friends and family and all that kind of stuff. You guys come in, you can ask us questions. It's not just like you have to watch us and you don't know who we are as people. You know what I mean? So, but I read that and I was like, it's like, they're like, the haunted side has turned into a social club on these live streams. And I was like, well, hell yeah. That was meant to be a diss, I think. But
people just are so selfish and self-centered. They see any sort of content, no matter what it is, and they expect it to have been created solely for their purposes, for their interests. And when it's not, they get wholly offended and need to lash out against it instead of just being like, well, I guess I'll just watch something else. No, they want to tear that thing apart.
Man, we got straight to the rants today.
Just
guys.
Straight
Sorry
to
about
it.
that.
I'm in a bad mood today. My back hurts. I'm tired.
Dude, I've got it now. We need to make a shirt that says the Haunted Side Social Club.
But not just that it says it. We need like a logo. If anybody out there wants to like design what the Haunted Side Social Club logo would look like, ooh, that would be pretty awesome.
I would immediately put that up on the store. In fact, guys,
established like whatever 2018 or 2019, whatever it was.
Well, no, technically it was established today, so we could say established 2021.
There you go.
2021, 2020. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. 2020.
Where's in the future? Hello, everybody. Good to see all your faces.
Lovely apple juice.
Well, some faces and some icons and all those names. Welcome to the social club.
Yes, welcome to the social club. Oh, I need to change the name of this. No. This isn't a live stream now.
We need a social club.
Yeah, this is premiere day. Social.
Not brought to you by the old Rainbow Unicorn. Went back to my old reliable.
The old reliable. Okay, I've updated now. If everybody hits refresh, this should now say premiere day social club. It does. This is excellent news.
That's what it says, all right.
But see, that's what I mean. It's like really? Like that's literally that's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be. Lisa's like,
especially when you think about entertainment and the fact that the way entertainment works these days is everybody wants to be able to interact or have some sort of personal connection with whatever entertainment that they watch, be it a TV show, be it a movie. You know, you go on Twitter and you follow actors, and Instagram and you follow them, and the entertainment has become this, we will give you the product, the entertainment, but also on a side note of that is all the things, all the ancillary things to make it a more personal experience for you, such as social media, following actors and directors, all that kind of stuff. That's it kind of goes hand in hand these days. On a much smaller level, that's what we're doing here. You know, it's our chance to be like, hey guys, we got a new episode. Let's chit chat. Let's hang out. Let's, you know, make it a more personal connection and not just here's a show. Here's a show.
Mm-hmm.
And people are complaining about that. I want to see the person who's complaining about that. I want to see who they follow on Twitter, who they follow on Instagram, all of that stuff. And if one actor, director, writer, anybody pops up on their feeds, I'm calling BS.
Yep.
Just saying.
That's exactly what I was thinking. 100%. So
but
welcome
also,
everybody.
Just don't watch these episodes.
Yeah.
They are clearly labeled. So if you're like, I don't like those live streams. I don't like those premiere day live streams. I don't like the live investigations because, you know, technically they're not as smooth and polished as our regular episodes. They are clearly labeled as such. Don't watch those ones.
Please. Please, please, please. Haters gonna hate. That's right.
Or
that's right.
Just press play and go wash your dishes, go make your bed, whatever. Give us that view, but don't bother watching it because we know you don't want to see it. But, you know, support us anyway.
Exactly. Look, Glyph says, this is a good rant. It's true. It's true. Mark says, Patrick, please do another Donovan Mill episode. Yes. Oh,
why?
By the way,
get all the comments about how, all you guys ever do is go to Donovan Mill. Another Mill?
I can't believe you're there
more
again.
In Virginia City? There's always going to be something to complain about.
Speaking of Virginia City, though, I went to a Northern Nevada Ghost Hunter event on Thursday at the Gold Hill Hotel.
Oh, those people!
I know, right?
Talk about troublemakers.
Jay.
Oh, I saw her punch a kid once. I'm just kidding.
He deserved it. No, but
probably. Ghosts aren't real.
But no, so I went and the Gold Hill Hotel got sold, and so I met the new owners, and they are super excited to have us come and film an episode there. So that's one of the places up there that we have not been able to get into yet.
And it is supposedly, reportedly. I don't know. One supposedly of the more haunted.
It's one of the more haunted locaciones.
It's a mucho spooky.
It is, yes. And so they want us to come out, but also it was a sold out event, and almost everybody in the event also lived in the area. So it wasn't like a lot of people from out of town. It was people that are from here. And I got us 3 other locations around Virginia City to film at. Some really, really cool stuff. A lot of like the older houses that aren't like open to the public, that people that just live there, but are crazy haunted, kind of up around where the Cobb Mansion is. So I'm super excited. So as soon as you can get out here, Jason.
Soon, very soon. I should be having to make a trip out there. Not too long, maybe a month or so, month and a half or so. And so obviously anytime I come up, we hit almost every night, just one investigation really after the other, to the point where I'm just like exhausted on the way home. I'm just like, I can't take it anymore. I just need a break.
Robbie, yes, there is a house on A Street.
It's a few.
Ooh. But also I was talking about this earlier that I want to do a haunted Comstock like series, like a sub series, and I want to do another Donovan Mill episode. I want to do another Crown Point Mill. I want to do another Cabin in the Sky, but I want us to actually spend the entire night, and I want to cut it like almost feature length for each one. But I want to legit set up a camera and just sleep there. bring the blow up mattresses, everything.
Scottish Cat, thank you for the super chat. Love you guys so much and always try to catch your live streams. You're the only ones who read comments and will answer most questions put to you. We do try. That's the whole point of these quick live streams, and I enjoy them.
Heck yes. And Burning Bridges, there was a super chat earlier, $5. Come to Arizona. We would love to come to Arizona. There's actually
a few there a few times.
Yeah, there's a few locations that have wanted us to investigate out there in Jerome, the Jerome Grand, all that stuff.
Yeah, Coco. I need to trim the beard a little bit. Not like trim this part, but got a little encroachment upon the cheeks and the neck area. Got to clean it up a little bit.
Chrome Jude, it's just I love peanut butter. Oh, it says butter. Never mind.
I love butter.
I put in peanut butter in my own mind. Sorry, Crow. I was putting words in your chat box, which is ironic because we do have a peanut butter emoji from the demon butter. When does peanut butter go bad? When it's in a haunted house, Patrick. That's still one of my favorite Jason one-liners. And guys, if you look in the emojis for the channel members, we have some new, actually there's two new emojis. This one is Ghost Hunter hat. You can't really see it. It just looks like a black blob with white on it. But that is a Ghost Hunter hat just like this that we do have available now. They're back on the merch store. Go and pick one up. But also, guys, we're giving away one. I know you're doing a huge giveaway on the Cemetery Road video that's coming out today. Yeah,
because we've gone over 1,000 subscribers, which is huge. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm almost at 1,200, which is pretty awesome. Because of that, I wanted to do a big giveaway, and I racked my brain to try and figure out what to give away. And there was always something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I managed to get it done, and it turned out way better than I thought. So I may do some more. Let me show you real quick. So, in honor of passing that 1,000 subscriber mark, anybody who comments on my next episode 25, which is the Gold Hill Cemetery, anybody who comments on that video from the point it goes live right after the haunted side to Monday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be entered into a chance to win this, which is a vintage Viewmaster from the 1940s in the original packaging as well. The Viewmaster is pretty cool. It's an old black Bakelite one. It's one of my favorites. I had two, so cool. This is from my own personal collection. If y'all didn't know, I collect Viewmaster stuff. You get the Viewmaster as well as a custom-made Cemetery Road Viewmaster reel.
That is so sick.
It's so cool. And I've loaded it up.
Where did you get those made?
There's just a website that I found.
That just makes them for you. That's so cool.
Yeah, you got to load the photos and edit them and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't take much. They're a little pricey when you're just getting one. This is like a $15 reel, but you could see through it. It's pretty awesome.
It is badass.
Yeah, Cemetery Road. But I've loaded it with some of my favorite photographs that I've taken while doing Cemetery Road, and they are pretty awesome. There, so you get this one. There are literally only 2 of these in existence because I have one, and then this person will get one, and then any more I make of this specific reel has been changed slightly so that everything past these 2 that I made for this whole thing is just a little different. So this is the only one. It's rare, a collector's item.
That's
and
badass.
So Monday, once 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm gonna throw all the names into a hat. Basically, I'm going to find out who wins it, and then probably Tuesday morning, I'm going to send this bad boy out right away. So that's what you'll get. So make sure to go check out the newest episode 25, Gold Hill Cemetery, and then throw down a comment, and you could possibly win this thing.
Ooh. Somebody asked what I'm drinking, and it's apple juice.
Right.
No, it's a strawberry twisted tea. So it's twisted tea with strawberry.
Nice.
It's pretty dang good, actually. And it's not quite as cool as
Sarah Jane says. So Jason, will I create further reels for future giveaways? I am already planning that because they're kind of expensive. I don't know if any of you, like, I'm a big Viewmaster collector. Like, I've got a bunch. I go to antique stores for fun and search out old Viewmaster reels. Generally, a series, like you go to the Grand Canyon, it'll be a 3-reel pack that you can buy. Obviously, at like $12 to $15 a reel, that gets a little pricey for a 3-pack. But I am kind of playing with the idea of making a Cemetery Road 3-pack that I possibly will sell later down the line, or do giveaways every time we reach a milestone.
That is super freaking cool. So guys, get him to 5,000 subscribers immediately so that you could get another giveaway. Not quite as cool though. We do have some more of these pocket plasmas.
Mine's a lot cooler, guys.
Yeah, yours is that's why I didn't even want to mention it. I just wanted to show it just so people would see it. But yeah, yours is way cooler than a little old pocket plasma. But I'm gonna put it right there just so that everybody sees it.
There you go.
Clip on. No, but for the giveaway for the haunted side for this episode, so during this live stream and then during the premiere, we are doing more of these hats. We've got these back in stock at the merch store, so I'm super excited. But yes, we'll give one away. Just send a super chat or PayPal donation, or join the channel, or patron,
or all of those things.
All of the above. Help us out. Let us get to some more locations. Help us get out there. Support the channels, and yeah, we love you guys.
Absolutely.
Looks like Paranormies just subscribed. Just subscribe, dude. Psh.
Nice. I'm even wearing my Cemetery Road t-shirt.
Oh, snap. I like how Mike O says, Pocket Plasma brings investigations to the next level.
Dum, dum, dum.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, we wouldn't know because we haven't used it on an investigation.
Soon, hopefully.
You know what we should do is the next time we film an investigation, we'll just set one of these up and just have like a static cam on just this and live stream it all night long.
There you go. Pocket Plasma feed.
Exactly.
In the background, you just hear us screaming, "Oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Shit!" Oh, I love it. Do we need to get... So stupid. I need to get pocketplasmalivefeed.com. Just 24/7 stream it.
Just setting it in random places every 24 hours. Tina's asking me, where am I? I am in my camper van because this is my de facto office for the past, I don't know, nearly a year.
He lives in a van down by the river.
I wish I lived in this van. It would be so much quieter than my house.
I know, right? Suzanne says, are your giveaways for the U.S. only? The haunted side ones are absolutely not. They're open to everybody all over the world. The merch ships just about everywhere. And if it doesn't, we'll figure out how to get it to you if you win for sure. And I'm pretty sure that's the same for Cemetery Road.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I don't care where you live. My Aussie friends who comment on my videos a lot, it's no problem. I mean, it's obviously more expensive for me to send it, but I'm like, for something like this, I'm super appreciative anyway. So I don't want to limit it to just people who live nearby, and so I can send them a cheap box.
It's like, and the winner is this person from Oklahoma City.
You live in Australia. You can't have this cool thing. Yeah. I'll just tell you about it. I'll call you up on the phone. I'll tell you about how cool it is, and I'll just keep it for myself.
I'm gonna, exactly. I'm gonna
fine.
send you a picture of it.
I just need an address. I'll send it. I don't care.
Duncan, thank you for the €5, or sorry, €5, €20. He says, you guys rock, love watching new episodes every week. Did you hear that?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know.
I know, right? Yeah. That's the best part. That's why I ask it. Guys, that's another thing too. Here we go. Hashtag rant. A lot of people are like, oh my God, you say, did you hear that too much? You say, did you see that too much? You say all this stuff too much. We're walking around in the dark. Like, I can't see Jason half the time, if not more than half the time, to be honest.
I mean, all the time. It's either we're with the A cam, which is, it's got a bright light on top, and I'm walking behind Patrick, and when he looks over at me, it's just this bright light in his face. He can't see me at all. He can't see my reaction. He can't see if I'm like, oh, or if I'm just like, what? Like, so he has to ask me, did you hear that? To which I will respond most times, no.
No, I did not.
But then the other 50% of the time when we are going night vision, we each have a camera, but it's dark. We're using the cameras to see around. So even like when he turns his camera and, if he looks at his viewfinder to see me, my night vision light is generally pointed right at him. So it just blinds his camera. So we can't see each other. We don't know if I heard it. He doesn't know if I saw it. We're just communicating. And we haven't figured out enough hand signals to justify not talking to each other during an investigation.
Well, and what's crazy too is even hand signals, I wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
We wouldn't be able to see those either. So, I mean, I understand people, being like, oh, I'm tired of hearing it over and over and over again. But just keep in mind, we're doing it for safety reasons. Maybe not all the time, but yeah, I want to know if he heard it. And it is validation, exactly, because I don't want to be like, dude, did you hear that? And he's just like, no, I didn't hear anything, you weirdo. And I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Which is usually
it's
what
kind
happens.
of frustrating just as a content creator. Anytime you're creating something, you put your heart and soul into it, you present it to people, it's not going to be universally loved by every single person or understood by every single person. You get that as any sort of creative person does. I'm sure, half of you understand that. But it's frustrating when there's really not anything you can do about some of the things, and possibly it's just like, oh, well, then this isn't for you. Sorry, we're going to keep asking each other questions. We're going to still talk during investigations. It does get frustrating when people say, oh, you talk too much. Well, we cut out the parts where we're not talking because it's super boring. You just don't understand how editing works. That's
called pacing. Paranormies, thank you for that. $2.79 Canadian. Here's the start of the hand signals fund.
There you go. Send us to school to learn the hand signals.
Some say love, it is a river.
But it, as much as we sit here and rant about how people give us crap about whatever we're doing, we're not doing the show for them. Obviously, they don't like the show. It's not for them. But who it is for is the people in the chat right here. The people that come every time we put out a premiere, every time we do a live stream, who support what we're doing, be it Haunted Side or be it the Mystery Project or Cemetery Road. We're doing it for you guys. I'm putting out content for the people who love it, and for the people who don't love it, they can keep walking. There's plenty of content out there for all of them. So your guys'
Cemetery Road
and love is all we care about.
That is so true, guys. We love you all so much. Like, every time we do a premiere, every time we do a live stream, it just blows my mind how amazing you guys are and how supportive you are. All last year, with as crazy as the world was and as tough as it was for a lot of people, you guys still found it in your hearts to support us and to help us and to send a couple of bucks through PayPal every once in a while. And it honestly, it blows my mind. It really does. that there's such an amazing group of people out here like you guys. It's unreal.
Yeah. I didn't think there was going to be all that much support for Cemetery Road when I started it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have like 20 people who think this is going to be remotely interesting, because I knew how people reacted when I told them that for fun, like on road trips and stuff, I would stop at cemeteries and check them out. And they're just like, well, that just seems weird. That seems a little morbid, don't you think? So when I'm like, I'm going to videotape it and put it on YouTube, I did not expect 1,000+ people to be like, this is super interesting.
Hell yeah.
And I've had people who are like, I would never go to a cemetery. Like the thought of going to a cemetery to walk around and hang out has never crossed my mind. And so I checked this out because, I've watched The Haunted Side and I want to see what this was all about. And now I find it very interesting. In fact, I would love to go check out a cemetery, and read the stones and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's pretty cool. Like, I think that's cool. Plus all the people who are like, no, I totally do that. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Cool. I don't feel like such a next Tuesday. Yeah, to the point where I'm like, oh, tapophile. That's what that means.
That's what that is. That's so
I should be getting my tapophile t-shirt soon. That can be found on my merch store.
Ooh,
I don't have the link right
Trev,
away.
Thank you for that. Said no better paranormal channel than this one and the new reality. Oh, channels. No better.
I don't like those guys.
The Who reality?
They're weird.
By the way, huge shout out. Thank you to William, Julie, Linda, and Anne for those PayPal donations. You four are now entered in to win the Ghost Hunter hat.
Ooh.
And
tapophile does kind of sound dirty, Sarah Jane. I don't make up the name. I just thought it was cool that there was like a term for it.
Jason,
and for those of you wondering, tapophile means one who enjoys cemeteries. What's my favorite experience? I'm going to assume you mean with the haunted side. I don't know. I mean, it's really hard when we get the questions of like, what's the scariest place? Because places hit you differently depending on the situation. Like, hey, it's super scary to be in a place where something gets thrown. That'll freak you out every time. But then there's the location where nothing really gets thrown, but you just have a very ominous or very strong personal reaction to that location. So that's completely different. But when it comes to like what I get excited about, like before we even do the investigations and we show up at a location, like just abandoned creepy places, not like filled with trash kind of places like the Bat Brothel was, but like the Crown Point Mill, the Donovan, what was it, Georgetown Hospital, those kind of places that still have like the remnants of a past in there. You walk down an abandoned hospital and you got a gurney just sitting there as if, one day they just said, hey guys, we're closing up shop. And they took, a couple personal items and they walked out, but left everything there. There's a haunting stillness of time trapped inside of that building that it's exciting for me. That's the kind of thing I really, really love. So any kind of those locations are super interesting to me.
And I love because you guys don't see it unless we do like, Instagram stories or like behind the scenes videos. But we get pretty silly at times too, because it'll be we're doing these investigations and it can be pretty heavy at some of these locations, right? The energy and just like the amount of death that happened there or something like that, or just the stories about the places. So to kind of like break that up, we get funny like we did.
It's my coping mechanism.
Exactly. Me
any
too.
Sort of uncomfortable situation.
Yep. Which is why I love, and I still think about it when we were in Eureka and we did the Jackson House and we had the chicken strips and we had that started a chicken strip moment.
Yep. Like suddenly we thought, Patrick had a stroke or something. We're like, why did you say it that way? Say what
chicken
way?
strip.
Why did I say chicken strips weird? Yeah, you said chicken. How did I say it? You said, I don't know. You play it back. Yeah. So we're just sitting here having some chicken strips. And Patrick was like, is that what I did? Is that? Why did I say it like that? Well, that's why we're asking you. Why did you say it like that? You big weirdo?
It was so freaking funny. I was laughing so hard because for some reason my voice sounded like it had an auto tune on it, which I was like, how does that even happen? It's so ridiculous.
You have it built in.
Glam, thank you.
The scar is. That's where the auto tune device was implanted.
Yeah, I'm just like, Glam, thank you for that PayPal donation. And Janie, thank you for the PayPal donation. You guys are awesome. Wanted to win that Ghost Hunter hat and that pocket plasma.
I think you just like saying pocket plasma.
It is a fun word to say. Pocket plasma.
What else? I saw a couple questions zipped by so fast. I'm the sensible one. Patrick is the silly one. Yeah. Has you ever caught something you didn't notice and it freaked you out or shocked you? From Dark Celador. I know there has been. I know there has been plenty of times where we're in the comments just kind of responding to people and they're like, did you not see like that face in the window kind of thing? And we're like, no. I can't remember specifically. It was a little while ago. There was something that someone pointed out and I was just like, man, I did not see that. And even Patrick was like, I edited the thing. I watched this footage 4 billion times. I did not notice that. And it was kind of creepy. So it happens.
The one that sticks out to me is probably the one you're talking about. And ironically, it was at the Bat Brothel. But right before, so this was after we did like the first bit where we're like screaming. It was like we had finally come to terms with the fact that there's just going to be bats flying around. And we were walking in that back way where that like the wall had been ripped off of that one room. Mm-hmm. And it was like right before I saw what looked like a lady in a white gown or like a white dress of some kind. And I remember saying it in the episode. I'm like, I saw like a lady in white right there. Just a couple of minutes before that, somebody pointed it out that as we're walking that way, you can see a lady in a white gown in the window and she's looking at us. And as soon as the camera kind of focuses in on her, she does this. She's like, and disappears into the darkness behind the window.
I didn't notice that one. I don't think that was the one I was thinking of. I think I wish I remembered what it was. I think it was something where we didn't notice that something moved. Like something in the, like on a table or something like moved while we were talking and we didn't notice it.
Well, remember when the pool ball moved?
Yeah.
That was crazy. We caught that on a live stream. Mm-hmm. That was when we had that voice that was like, wow. And Bill was like, weird. What the hell was that? Whose is that? We're like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was crazy. Crazy.
Coco, he said that was the Bat Brothel episode.
Yeah, I think it was the Bat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Do you rewatch the live stream investigations to look for paranormal stuff? When we have time, when I have time, absolutely. That's how we found when I took my mom out to the Truckee River murder house, there's a hand that comes out of the stone behind my head. I think I showed you that. Remember we watched that not too long ago on one of the
it was weird looking.
Streams. Yeah, that was pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. I really need to rewatch all of the episodes. Don't worry, Coco. We are probably going to do a marathon at some point.
Yeah, I mean, you throw on a live stream marathon every once in a while.
Yeah. It's fun to.
Haunted Side's a good time to throw on just every episode and clean your house. Like that's a good thing to have on the.
Yes. Exactly.
Or anytime there's like a thunder and lightning storm around your house, just turn that on.
Oh, I like it. That should be on Nukes. I know, Crow. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, if you see stuff in the episodes and you see those timestamps, take those timestamps and send them to Nuke's Top 5. Send them to Sir Spooks. Send them to Slapped Ham. Shoot them emails because that's all they do. You know, they'll look through their emails and find the stuff that they want to feature in that. So if you guys see it, please do that because the more emails that go in, the more likely we are to get featured on there. Mm-hmm. And it's been a while. Nukes hasn't featured us in a minute. I need
I
to
know,
I
we
need to
got
send him
good
an email.
stuff out
Be like,
there.
hey, buddy,
Did
are
we
you
make you
still
mad?
alive?
Comment here. Catherine Perez says, I tried to find information on the Truckee River murder house, and it's not what you say. I get this a lot. We get this a lot in comments and stuff. One, the Truckee River murder house, we were told stories from locals about the house, and they were like, you got to
Yeah.
check out this house. Here's the thing that happened. So this is what we told everybody on that episode. Like, this is what we've heard.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I have tried my dangest to find any sort of information about that location, and I can't. It's hard when there's not really an address either, because it's just kind of abandoned farmland. But a lot of people in comments and stuff will say, oh, you guys are totally wrong. It's totally this thing. And they'll generally send us information about a murder-suicide that happened in kind of the same area-ish, as in within like 30 miles. And it's not the same thing. Like, it's a completely different thing that happened. It happened recently, like within the past 10 to 15 years. It's not the same thing, but they just are confused. So if you have information on the Truckee River murder house that we have not been able to find, I'm totally down for seeing it. But if it's the same thing people keep sending us, it's not the same place.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. Yeah. Well, and what's crazy too is that even in that episode, that's why when we tell a story like that, we don't say this is 100% accurate, the truth, this happened here for sure. We don't say that because we don't know for sure. If you watch that episode, we go, what was rumored to have happened is this. What we've heard from people who have lived in this area for a long time and stories that have been passed down is this. It doesn't mean that it's always 100% factual, and that's why we do a lot of research on the locations to see if we can prove and factually, with documentation, show this stuff. It's funny, the Truckee River Murder House, I've gone so far back and found even land deeds and titles and stuff like that don't even show that house on the property. So it's like that house hasn't existed, which is super, super, super cool.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if that story is 100% true or not, or if it's literally one of those things where someone tells a story, who tells a story, and then eventually it gets to us and they're like, oh yeah, a whole family was murdered there, but it turns out not to be completely true. What is important is that people think something's up with that place, that they've had some sort of experience in that place. So whether or not it matches up with that story that people tell, like, what is the thing is that there is something weird. So we go there to check out what the weird part is. Yeah. And during the episode, we just tell you, hey, this is why we're here, because weird stuff happens. This is what people have said. Let's go check it out. We don't know. And I don't think we will ever really know the history of that location because it's so remote and out of the way and old and wore down.
Well, like I said, like,
that's why we're there.
I dug back into it was the late 60s, early 70s of land deeds and titles. And in the 60s, like it was like 68, something like that. That structure didn't exist. It wasn't on the record as being a structure even on that property. So craziness. Yep. I have got some people to shout out.
Let's do it.
Cassie, thank you for that PayPal donation. Cindy, Wayne, Michael O, Terry, Rob. Look at Rob coming in hard from Florida. Good to see you, Rob. Who else? Defining Design. I think that's what it is. And wouldn't you know it? Frank throwing down. You guys want these Ghost Hunter hats, these pocket plasmas, these super chat ghosts.
Someone keeps saying that there's something behind my curtain. I think it's my chair. I keep moving my chair and it keeps pulling on my little curtain because there's nothing out there. Just land.
And then something breaks through.
Yeah, the back of my chair keeps moving the curtain. I can't sit still, apparently.
There's something behind my shoulder, and Glam was pointing it out several times. Oh God, it's a pocket plasma. Look, they said, haha, he looked. They got you, Jason.
Yep.
They got you. Lone Wolf, we get that.
You can see me. Like, I know there's nothing there.
Lone Wolf, we get that question a lot. The end of season 5 was the All Saints Asylum. It's said to be continued, and I was very excited to edit and post the rest of that footage. But we lost it. The hard drive corrupted, and we lost it. I don't know why it corrupted. This certainly has nothing to do with it, but
that's just a shell.
Yeah, it's crazy. But Bones Coffee Company is good, not sponsored, but yeah, shoot them some stuff on social media and say sponsor the haunted side. They're a ghost hunting team. I feel like as a coffee company, that would be like your ultimate sponsorship. We sponsor a paranormal investigation team, so buy our coffee.
Mm-hmm. Tittles 1968 says, have you guys ever been to Gettysburg to do an investigation, and would you like to? I have not, and I would.
I have been, and I have investigated, but it was well before the haunted side was a series like this. It was just back in my band days touring around the country, and I was like, sweet, I'm gonna go to Gettysburg.
Yeah, now everybody's talking about coffee. I do want some coffee now.
Me too. Oh, nice, what do you know? Coffee. What is the packet plasma? What is the pocket plasma sitting on? Oh, my Nespresso espresso machine. Bleep.
There you go.
I literally have one in the office because when I'm editing the episodes and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like,
here's a good question. Serious question. Victoria, favorite superhero and why? Superman. Because he's awesome.
Yeah, well, everybody knew that it was Superman for you. You got Superman shoes, Superman tattoos, Superman everything.
It's true. I just got new boots for a Superman cosplay I'm putting together.
Oh, snap.
A whole new one, a different version.
Nice. Janie, I was in a band called The Holding, and before that, a band called Shoreline's End. Some good times. Go see me with super long hair.
It's a thing.
Ridiculous.
It's something all right.
What's my favorite superhero? I don't know if I have a favorite superhero. I have no idea. I always liked Aquaman for some reason. I felt like he was the underdog. But
Aquaman's
not like new Aquaman that was like, you know,
like old school 5-10 years. Golden green.
Like way back. Yeah, exactly. Orange and green suit swimming around. I always thought that was cool.
Thanks for the $5 Aussie super chat, Kylie. G'day, Patrick and Jason. Love watching both. Love watching you both and your other channels as well. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you. Appreciate that. So much fun. And it's funny because what tends to happen is we do a haunted side episode, you know, early Saturday afternoon. Immediately afterwards, we have a Cemetery Road episode, which everybody watching this, make sure you go and watch after the episode. And then usually right after that, or a couple hours after that, I release a Mystery Project episode as well. So it's like Saturdays are just full of just joy and enjoyness.
Yeah. I like having kind of like a haunted side themed afternoon where we just every week you just got your little escape from the world, watch yourself a haunted side, hang out in the cemetery, maybe learn about some cold case that you never knew about.
Pretty rock and roll. Ooh, Victoria, that's a good one too. Favorite villain? Lex Luthor.
I do like me some Lex Luthor, but there's so many different versions of Lex Luthor. But I love me some Doomsday too. Creature that killed Superman.
Oh yeah. Tanya, thank you for that that super or not super chat. Thank you for that PayPal donation. That's the word I'm trying to say.
One of them words.
Too much of this strawberry tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum, yum. So, guys, we got about 15 minutes till the new episode of The Haunted Side airs. It is the part 2 of the Lavaca County Jail, which was super fun. So that was such a crazy place because even getting there and like showing up, it was the first place that we did for our Texas trip, and showing up there, it was like, okay, this is cool. This has got a cool vibe to it, you know. But then getting the walk around and seeing those like old cells, like with wrought iron grids and stuff like that all around it. It was so much fun. It was so cool. We caught a lot of really cool stuff. Part 1 was great, but part 2, it's like every minute there's another EVP or there's another voice or there's a lot of audio evidence in this coming up episode. So break out your headphones because, guys, it's creepy. I'll spoiler alert. I'll ruin one thing. I'm not going to ruin it, but I'm going to tell you what happens. And then when you watch it, you're going to be like, holy hell, that's creepy. And the best part is Jason doesn't even know this happened because it was when I went down to go get a 9-volt battery for the REM pod because the REM pod had died. You remember that?
Yes.
I had left. I went down the stairs. I was down there getting the battery, and you're up there, and you're like, we had just heard what sounded like a scream or like a female something like I remember that pretty shriek, and you were just like, I don't know if I want to be up here after hearing that. Well, what ended up happening is I went down the stairs, and then you're like, okay, I'm up here alone, and you clear as day hear a voice say, no, you're not.
Yeah, probably glad I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and it was like it was creepy because it wasn't just like a no, you're not. It was like, no, you're not. And I was like, oh my God. And it was weird because like I had to like take my headphones off and like look around, like, is what just happened? And then when I went back and rewatched and stuff like that, I was like, oh my God. And it's like, it's quick too. It's like, yeah, I'm up here alone. No, you're not. And I was like, so that was creepy. That was very creepy. So guys, stay tuned. Once this live stream ends, you're going to automatically be resent over to the premiere of that episode. Yes, watch that. Kristen, look, Rob and Kristen in the same live stream. Oh my God, it is so good to see you guys. Hope you're enjoying Florida. Hi guys, your background on YouTube freaked us out. Something is wrong with our TV. Watching you on the 85. They got an 85-inch television that they've been watching us on.
I'll take one.
Yes. Send one to the old PO box if you don't mind there, Kristen Rob. And thank you for the $10 super chat. You guys are amazing. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Lone Wolf, what episode did you have the best video evidence on? If you go on YouTube, they do a popular uploads and it's like the ones with the most views. Start from that and just work your way back because it seems like Clean Water Demon House was the first one and there was all kinds of crazy stuff happening there. Truckee River Murder House, Cobb Mansion, Donovan Mills, so on and so forth. But we've caught voices, shadows, things moving, a ton of crazy stuff. So just work your way backwards. Check them out.
That's right.
Or watch the Halloween marathon. Dude, we did a marathon on Halloween Day, and it has 150,000 views.
Jeez.
I was like, oh my God. You guys are awesome. Patrick, did you ever try singing to the spirits? Yeah, I think sometimes it's unintentional because, like I said, we'll be goofing around or, acting goofy for a little bit, and I'll just be like, hello. But I haven't really... We haven't done too much with like music or trying to
I think the closest one would be the Tahoe Biltmore. I think you did some piano playing.
And then
when we
it
were
played
there.
twice.
Yeah.
So that worked. Victoria says, Patrick, or asked both of us, what is your favorite Jack Black movie? Mine, without question, is Nacho Libre. Without question.
Jack Black. I don't know. I don't think I have like a full-blown Jack Black favorite movie.
Just say Nacho Libre. It's the best.
Sure.
Lisa,
Never seen it.
you've never seen it? You have a
No.
movie podcast and you've never seen Nacho Libre?
Yeah.
You need to watch that, Jason, and feature that on your next one. Nutrients. Did you not tell him that they were the Lord's Jeeps? Yes, watch that movie. It is funny. And Lisa, thank you for that PayPal donation. You guys are amazing. We got about 10 minutes to go. Glem's like, WTF. You didn't like that movie? Oh my God, it's so funny. It is ridiculous. Do you not know I've had diarrhea since Easter's? Okay, I won't quote it. It's Alex, it's very late, Ignacio. Oh, Christ. Encarnacion.
I'll just let him go, guys.
Encarnacion. That's Jack Black for you. Cobb Mansion was really good. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Cobb Mansion was great. You know what's funny? We did Cobb Mansion when Connie, the lady who owns it, it was shut down because of the restrictions on COVID. So nobody was in there. Nobody was allowed to go in there. She couldn't rent the space or anything, which is how we came to be able to go in there and have, full reign on the whole building. But since that episode aired, she is now booked out until like 2023 or something like that. Like so many people are coming and staying at the Cobb Mansion, which is super, super, super cool.
Nice. Cassie, thanks for ordering a shirt.
Patrick has officially lost it. The real question is, did Patrick ever officially find it?
That's true.
Well, that's a good question. Dan, what are your favorite bands and favorite types of music?
I'm not like a huge music person. I just kind of listen to whatever. Generally, if I find a song I like, it's because it played in a movie somewhere. So
you're more of like the movie soundtrack guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss from a rose on the moon. Oh, no more stranger.
I do have that soundtrack though.
Hell yeah, that's a great one. It's a great movie and great
Batman Batman Forever.
Batman Forever, yep. Mm-hmm. I like pretty much everything, but I'm kind of a music snob. Like I like the very best of the different genres. But I listen to everything. My Spotify must be like want to like blow up because it's like, what the hell? Because it wants to like take what you're listening to and recommend you things. And it's like, he just listened to TLC, No Doubt, new Luke Combs, and Kenny Rogers all in, 10 minutes. Like, what the hell are we going to do with that?
Yep.
Tool, exactly, Alex. Yep. I showed you guys some of my poster collection, but I've got my Tool poster just right here on the wall with the ticket when I was there. But then I've got, on the wall here, I've got everything from Stevie Ray Vaughan, Blues Traveler, Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins, The Eagles, Tom Petty, Jefferson Airplane, The Who, all that stuff. Ooh, favorite actor. I don't know if I don't really have a favorite
actor.
That's hard. That is very hard to say. XKHX Art. That's probably KH, but they just do the X's for cool. It's because it looks cool. $50 CVK. I don't know what CVK is, but thank you. What is? Hold on, I'm going to look it up. Czech. I knew that.
Czechoslovakia?
Yes, I knew that. It's Czech Coruna. Is that how you say it? Coruna? Oh, dude, you want to hear a funny story? About a year ago, speaking of like different currencies, about a year ago, somebody in a live stream commented and was like, "Hey, do you guys accept Bitcoin? Like, can I send you? Do you have a Bitcoin wallet to send Bitcoin to?" And I was like, "I think I do actually, because I did some day trading and stuff like that, and I had a Bitcoin wallet at one point." And I was like, "I think I do," and I logged in and I got the thing and I sent it to him, and he sent us $10, right? He was like, "Here you go." They're like, "Awesome, thank you for that." I completely forgot about it. I logged in the other day and it was worth like $68 because Bitcoin had went from like $8,000 for one up to like almost 65,000. So I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Why, thank you. That is fantastic."
Nice.
That is absolutely wonderful. But yeah, now Bitcoin, I guess, is going down. Sarah, Patrick, do your tattoos have any meaning? I love music. I was born in Texas. This one was from my grandmother. She used to draw like hearts on our on like notes and put them in our lunch boxes. And so when she passed away, I did that. But it was more for back in the music days because I would play guitar and I would be able to see her. Like anytime I was playing, I always had like the heart, and it would remind me of her back in those days. Everybody's gonna be like doing crying emojis now. And this one is just, I just really liked this one. How do I do that? That's weird. Too much twisted tea.
She's on her head.
Yeah, there you go. She's got an old school microphone. Look, Dime
I
bag.
have a Superman tattoo.
Does that have any significant meaning to you, Jason?
Yeah, I like Superman.
Absolutely love it. All right, guys, we got time for just a few more questions because the premiere is starting here in about 4 minutes.
Robbie A says they went and investigated Clean Water Demon House. They also said before, a little while ago, that they said it was kind of a dump now. And we had talked about that on the last live stream.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. When we go to locations, we want to tell you where we're at and be like, yeah, so this is where we're at, whatever. But especially the places that are kind of the abandoned locations that anybody could really go to, they tend to get kind of wrecked once you bring a lot of attention to them, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. I think the gentleman who owns the property even had to put like a new chain and locks and stuff on the gate to try and kind of keep people out of there. So that's too bad. It's too bad.
It is too bad.
But it was awesome to see all of you guys. I think we're probably going to end this because that 2-minute countdown is about to start on the premiere of the new episode. So guys, don't worry. You shouldn't have to go anywhere. As soon as I end this live stream, it should immediately send you over to the premiere of the new episode. If it doesn't go to the new episode, make sure you hit the like button. Go subscribe to the Cemetery Road if you have not yet. You absolutely need to. And then immediately after the Haunted Side episode, go and watch the premiere of that one as well. It was in Virginia City, wasn't it?
Yeah, Gold Hill.
Gold Hill Cemetery. That is a fantastic cemetery, and I cannot wait to see all of the stuff that you got there. Did you get some drone shots when you were there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait. Pat needs to record a sleep app. Fantastic. There is. It's called The Mystery Project.
There you go.
But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you all for the PayPal donations, for the super chats, joining the channel, joining the Patreon, all that cool stuff. Thank you for supporting the channel. We're going to continue the giveaway for the hat. And because we have it, more of these pocket plasmas. Just send a PayPal donation or a super chat during the premiere, and you are entered. And then go comment the hell out of the Cemetery Road video because Jason is giving away essentially a 2 of a kind, but really a 1 of a kind because he's always going to keep the other one. Viewmaster reel with Cemetery Road, his favorite images, but also a vintage Viewmaster actual machine, I guess you would call it.
The viewer.
The viewer.
All you got to do is comment
personal
on
collection.
the next episode of Cemetery Road, episode 25. Leave a comment over the course of this weekend, and you will be entered to win this awesome thing.
Ooh, Glam, favorite enchilada, cheese enchiladas with green sauce. Yes, done. Pink or coral? Coral. Favorite subscriber? We don't have one. You're all our favorite. Gloss or matte? Matte for sure. All right, I think that's it. Let's go join over there, guys. Everybody pop over. Good to see you, Jason.
You too,
Love
sir.
you all so much. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.